Hello, my dear friends. One of the most common words in the community of dancing, the dancers use it nowadays to emphasize their profession in dance. The improvisation in dancing. It looks like a magic for all dancers, and today I will talk with you about a little history and the meaning. In addition, how we can use it and what can we do in the improvisation in dancing. The official beginning of the improvisation in dancing on the stage was inside the classic ballet in Russia long ago, when the choreographers asked the solist, whatever he or she, to do some steps or to perform some steps on the stage just as an improvisation to show their strength or power or the way they are dancing on the stage, but within the story. And it must be at the end of any chapters during their dancing. It takes around maybe not more than 5 minutes, something like that, and later became a habit all over the world within the classic ballet groups. Long ago in Egypt we had 3 main groups: Gawazi, Gypsy and Awalim. But Gawazi and Gypsy, they used the improvisation in dancing minimally because their outlook was humble due to two main purposes: the collecting money and attracting men. But with Awalim was completely different. Awalim were clever when they understood the society right well and the celebrations in the society right well. By the way, we have 2 main different types of celebrations in Egypt: the public and the private. If we look at the private celebrations, such as wedding party, birthday and something like this, or new baby or something like that, it has a special types of dancing or dance steps. And in a public celebration, such as anniversary for someone famous in the society or birth of any sheikh or something like that, it's completely different. Also feasts or something like this, it's completely different. So there is a big difference between both. So for this reason, the Awalim understood this main point and they used it correctly and right well through the society. As you know, Awalim community were the main gate for many types of dances, such as baladi dance, Oriental dancing and belly dancing. In these 3 different types of dancing, we are using also the improvisation in dancing, which is very important for all. And by the way, we have also male dancing. I'm collecting some information about male dancing throughout the history in Egypt, which it will be in one video. I will share it with you. For this reason, if this is the first time watching this video or this is the first time see my channel, make sure to click the subscribe button below and hit the bell to receive my next video. The improvisation in dancing needs more rehearsals, more exercise to understand everything right well on the stage. And also it needs from you to keep much more dance steps, to understand much more dance steps, when and what you can use this and that, which it means exactly you have to understand the music. If you don't know the music right well, to catch the music right well, you will lose through your dancing. Also, you have to understand much more lyrics or much more words in the lyrics, because we are using the kinesics and the context through our dancing. So it is complicated, not such as to go on a stage and start to perform on a stage and say that this is my improvisation. It is not so easy, something like that. Sometimes I do something and it's completely different than what I wanted to explain or through my body or using my body. Also, it needs to understand the celebration itself, to understand exactly the different types of celebrations, because if you do some steps not belongs to this celebration, you will lose too. So it is complicated. For this reason, you have to study the dancing right well, the steps right well, you have to study the music right well, and the lyrics. In addition, the celebrations. Which celebration can I do this step or not, or something like that. So this is the main point to use the improvisation in dancing through your performance. When I use my improvisation in dancing, this is very important question. Yes, also sometimes I see some dancers say that I will do some improvisation in dancing in front of you now, or in front of the group now, and suddenly they use the music and start to dancing, something like that. It is not a type of improvisation as much as it is a type of competition. I want to show you my strength in dancing or my power in dancing, not improvisation. The improvisation needs more feeling to do, to work much hard onto your body, onto your mind, and to understand the stage, also to understand the audience. We have a communication between us, I mean the audience and the dancers. If this communication cut, suddenly I found myself do something completely different than what I wanted to do, because it reflects onto my feeling. So for this reason I have to be careful when I say that I will do my improvisation in dancing. This information about improvisation in dancing leads us to the narcissism mood on the stage. Do I have to be in the narcissism mood on the stage while I'm dancing or performing? Actually, this point made a big problem with me, with some dancers, when I explained to them this point, because it is a little bit complicated. The narcissism mood is very important for us on the stage, because I am a solist now, I'm dancing solo on the stage, and I have to attract all people around me or all audience around me to see exactly the profession of my dance steps or my way of dancing. How can I let them be with me without to be in the narcissism mood? Which I know it is bad, but you have to understand it right well. And when you go out of the stage, you have to keep it inside. Don't take it with you outside. There are a lot of famous Egyptian dancers didn't leave it inside, they didn't left it inside the stage, and they use it in their life, which broke their life actually. So for this reason we have to be careful when we going out of the stage. In the stage something, and out of the stage something else. So I have to be careful for this. The narcissism mood very important, because I'm doing something special. I'm doing something not everyone can do, and especially when I'm doing my improvisation in dancing, that means I am the perfect one. So for this reason, narcissism mood. So I have to be careful. When I go outside, I have to leave it inside. This is the most important point we have to keep in mind when we're going to dance on the stage in the improvisation dancing, or to do this improvisation dancing. This was my video for today, which I hope you like it, and of course if you have any comment or any question, please send them to me. Thank you very much, and see you again in my next video. Bye.